For those of you that weren't here at 8:45, anyone been here all day since 8:45? Mike, straight up hand. Great! Okay, well, you should hopefully remember that I'm Carly McLachlan and I am the director of Tyndall Manchester. And I've been asked just to give a few reflections on the day. So, yeah, as I say, I'll keep these fairly brief. I suppose the thing I've been incredibly impressed and inspired by is the quality, the depth and the breadth of work that all of you have brought to today. And I think it also really shows the value in having a platform like Sustainable Futures to bring together people across the university. You know, you can see people coming from quite different places but talking about things that absolutely connect and they can benefit from sharing with each other, from learning and from collaborating. The richness of the analysis and the careful considerations, the caveats, the nuance, the context that people have brought. You know, context has been so important in what we've talked about all day, and it's really impressive that, you know, the way that people have come and presented that. Okay, you've had 15 minutes or so to do it, but you've got across an incredible amount of context and nuance, and that's been really, really impressive. Also the variety of the skills, the sites of action, the communities, the collaboration, where people are actually making this stuff happen. You know, whether that is about adaptation, whether that is about getting emissions down. We can spend a lot of time talking about the places where things aren't happening, and goodness me, there are many of them. But what's been really inspiring today is to hear about where people are doing things and the kind of the breadth and variety of that. And the final thing, the final reflection for me, is the clear passion, the commitment and the creativity that you have all brought to driving change. You know, everybody's talked about identifying something that they don't think is right or could be better, could be different. And I think it's really jumped out of the presentations how much people have wanted to make that difference and to try and help with partners, with collaborators, with communities to try and change that. So it only remains therefore for me to leave with some thanks. So I'd like to thank the session organisers, the session chairs, all of the speakers, the panellists and all of you, the audience, for the questions that you have asked and your active contributions. I'd like to thank AMBS for giving us this room, this very chilled room. I think it's warmer outside for the drinks, but thank you to AMBS. Thank you to the partners, Creative Manchester, to Royce. Thank you to Tyndall, that feels weird to say. Yeah, thanks to us. But particularly thanks to Sustainable Futures, who have really driven this. Thanks to Mike, who has driven that right from the beginning of thinking it would be a good idea to do something positive and inspiring during COP, and I think that has been great. And finally, thanks to Emily for making it all work, for driving everything, for getting everybody all the brief that they need and all the slides working and everything. So if we could thank Emily, I'd appreciate that. The drinks reception.
Just outside.
Immediately outside. So thank you all very much and see you there for a chat. Thanks.